the chat. If you have put any message in the chat.
Who's that? Navina.
Yeah, Navina, yeah.
No, the message in the chat window.
Oh, chat means in the WhatsApp chat you put it.
No, Zoom chat. Maybe you were out at the time when you entered back again, the message went away. The message is nothing but joining link to WhatsApp, and which was already there, so do not worry. Okay. So I'm recording it now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All of you, please get one book and a pen or a pencil, which is very, very much required for all of us. I'll give you a minute or two and go get it. Okay. Now, let's quickly talk. We have exactly 20 minutes. So, today we know that today is Kartik Purnima, as well as, can I mute everybody? Yeah. So today is Kartik Purnima as well as lunar eclipse. Okay. Now, even Purnimas and eclipse are different timings in different places of Earth. Right? It's a very scientific celestial movement. It's as simple as that. Now, because the Earth moves in the east-wise direction, everything around the Earth always rises in the east and sets in the west. Okay? Any celestial object, sun, moon, stars, everything. Because it's because of Earth's movement. Okay. Now, what is lunar eclipse? Lunar eclipse is, there is this sun, there is Earth, and there is moon. Okay. Let me just write it in a whiteboard so that you understand. See this? This is sun. Okay, please try to understand that this is sun. And then you have Earth. And then you have moon. Now, any eclipse is shadow falling or blocking. That's what is eclipses are. How is that here? What happens is when there is a light source bigger than the object casts the shadow. Correct? So this is a light source. Now the light from the sun is going and the earth is blocking it. So somewhere here, all the time actually earth causes the shadow. It casts all the time. But the thing is, there is nothing here to show us the shadow. On the earth, whatever happens when you are walking around, blah, 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 if the shadow of you falling, where it is falling? On the earth, right? Something is showing us the shadow. What if there is nothing to show the shadow? Shadow will just go away into the space. And probably it will fall very far away somewhere, because shadow also, it's like shadow is nothing but blocking the light. Where there is no light present is called shadow. So it is not like it will reach somewhere or nothing, because there is nothing there. Correct? Now only something else comes there, we will be able to see nothingness there, not having the light there. So what happens is, there are some part of the sunlight which still comes and it will go like this. Actually, it just crosses like this, okay? It crosses. Okay? The lights cross. Now, so the moon will be here, it'll be here, it'll enter this shadow space where there is no sunlight. And then it'll go out. That is what is eclipse. So for a brief moment, it holds the Earth's shadow. But still we are able to see the moon. It's not, moon is not at all visible. How? Because the red light is made out of 7 colors, right? You all know. And so the dense colors, which is red color, orange color, yellow color, they kind of fall on the moon. Moon catches it. And the blue and navy blue, whatever that other indigo, everything will go away. Okay. That is why this is a white color moon, okay? Because all 7 colors was there. As it enters, it becomes dull. Because the other 3 lights are gone, there are only 3 lights, and so it looks red in color. Reddish hue will be there. That is why this is called as blood moon. And then it moves and it becomes yellow, white again, creamish white again. Okay. Now, since this is a phenomenon which is a little bit of a different than usual time, it catches everybody's eyes, right? It's natural. Red color moon. So many Rahu has come, and Rahu ate off the, drank that Amrita, whatever. Then, moon and sun got so angry, and Rahu started following them. So many, in Hindu mythology, all that story is there. If you take shamans, they'll think that, okay, the jaguar actually went and ate the moon. One of the sect of the shamans, it ate of the moon. Now it is because it ate the moon, there's so much of blood of the moon. Now it will turn to earth and it will come and start to eat the earth. So what they do is they will do lots of noise, everything. They will make the dogs howl, all that, so that they can scare the jaguar away. So this is one ritual of them. So every even Jains has something related to this Purnima. Okay, so a lot of people have a lot of mythological stories related to this, something which we don't see it all the time, right? It's very natural. Now what happens is it's a complete eclipse, meaning the whole moon is entering into the shadow. Okay, so this next time can happen only in 2025. So that means whatever we are going to do today is very important for us, because we don't have to wait for another 3 years, right? So we can do something good for us in terms of whatever we are going to discuss next. So this is about the eclipse. Now, the next thing what we are going to discuss is what about mirrors? Do you know the concept of mirror? Mirroring is we see our own image there, right? Anything can mirror you. Water can mirror you, glass can mirror you, shiny surface can mirror you. Okay? And when the shadow falls, who is mirroring the shadow? Basically earth or the wall or anything, right? Now here, the clearer the mirror, you will see the problem there mirrored easily. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's assume there is a clear mirror in front of you. You're watching there. Now you're trying to clean the mirror so much. Will it become clean? No. Until you wipe your face, it won't become clean. So what you should do? If the image has to be clean, you need to wipe your face. That's exactly what we need to do today. Why? Moon is the mirror. Moon is showing the shadow of the earth today. Otherwise, we would never see the shadow of the earth. But today, moon is going to show us the shadow for a brief period of time, 5:28 to 6:18. Now, you are on the earth, right? That means you are part of the earth, right? So somewhere you would be seeing your shadow too there. So next question comes is, what is shadow then? Okay. The shadow is all about some few aspects of ours which we don't like, which we want to hide it. something which I have done earlier, which I don't like, and I might regret about it. I'm guilty of it. Or I'm angry about myself. What the hell? Why did I ever do that? What happened to me? Or certain few event where you were there and you kept quiet, you did not act, and you are hitting yourself. I should have said something at that time. There could be small, but there could be really huge too. They're all that which we do not want to address. Or some trauma which you don't want to get in there because it hurts you. All of these are shadows. Now, because there is a moon going to stand there and mirror for you, it's a beautiful opportunity to let go. Let go what? Not your shadow. Shadow you need to integrate with yourself, but let go what? The trauma, the responses, and the judgments we have made about ourselves, because we are good people. Because of several situations and the type of the situation we were in, we did like that. But we are actually good, right? So accepting ourselves without any judgment, all of that, moon will hold there the space so that you can do it. Can we do that so that we let go and embrace a beautiful future? So what we do specifically, what we are doing is we are going to discover our shadows from the past. And because whatever you did, there is definitely something good has happened in that time. Let's assume you screamed and you made a big ruckus out of some event, but because you did, you felt that I stood by myself. Or somebody heard you. They never used to hear you, but that day, because of whatever you did, they heard you and something got changed. These are all the gifts which you gave it to yourself, the brilliance. So every event which you think is trauma has something good there. Others may not see that goodness, but you will definitely see something you feel good about it, right? So those are the brilliance which happened during that time because of who you had been at that time, because of your shadow. Now, when you embrace that today, hey, this good thing happened. I was able to express in that moment, otherwise I wouldn't have. Okay, those are the good things. So you embrace those good things in the present today, looking at the mirror, which is moon. Well, when you do that, your tomorrow gets re-scripted. So you will start having an amazing future. So you use the past shadows, embrace the gifts in the present to have an awesome future. Okay? Next in 2025, you can do same again, which you have collected in 3 years or 2 years, whatever, right? But then at least you have an opportunity now. Trust me, it is very, very effective. The time has come, which is something very, very stubborn past, which is stuck with you, which is difficult for you. Today is the day to let it go. And along with that, I don't want to waste the time, right? So just write some more beautiful things which you want it in the future. And if you find any blocks there, that also you're going to write. Okay? So what we are going to do here, consciously, we are going to write. Okay, another thing which I want to tell you is moon is all about emotions, right? They may be high good emotion or low emotion, but they're heightened emotions, especially on a Purnima. Okay, so today all those emotions can be mirrored on the moon and seen. Okay, so good or bad, you are going to write about all the emotions which you have stored because of these shadows. Okay, and then moon is another thing about moon is it is about intuition. Now, moon will bring out what is not to be there, your emotions, everything intuitively it brings out. It'll also intuitively take you to exact shadow of you. Okay? I have not told anything yet, Ritika. Wait. So it's about like, okay, that day I screamed at everybody. Okay, how is that making you anything? There was something stuck. So At least I wanted to say I didn't know how else I could say that. Okay. Because of which, what happened? At least I'm free. People have to hear me, no, someday. Okay. So that's a gift. So I want you to write at least one. If you can write 5, well and good. At least one which you think is time to let go. Again, I'm telling you, letting go is all about the reaction, the responses, the judgments, the opinions which are not working for you about yourself, not about anyone else. Please do not use any blame game here. It is us, our own shadow. It's not the shadow of your husband, please. Okay? It's about us. So write at least one. Start with writing an event which you were there, which you did. Or if you already know guilt and regret, please write that. Ask some because, why, what, something. Come to a conclusion during while you're writing that itself, the brilliance will come out. Okay? So something good. If nothing, at least you'll feel, okay, now I learned. I felt very regretful about it. So if you know about it, you can change it, right? So that is a brilliance. So what is that learning for you there? That is the brilliance part. Okay? Which the shadow self of yours is bringing you the learning part. However small it is, however silly learning, it's a big learning for us. So please write it down. And the third point is, so first point you wrote about one of those, guilt / whatever your shadow, which you do not want to address in your normal life. Second part is, when you're going, why, because whatever, in your head you tell that you don't have to write it. Some goodness which happened because of it, I want you to notice. Third thing is, now if you've understood this, how do you think you would like it to change? If you're put back in that situation, how do you think you would change it today? Just write some few words, how you will behave it differently, or how you will do it, because now that you are aware of it. This is a third thing. This is for the better tomorrow. Okay? After these 3 things you have written, you can go ahead and write some few things which you would like to manifest. That's up to you. But that's nothing to do about your shadow self. Or maybe the shadow self was blocking it, so it will make it easy for you. So you have probably 2 minutes. You have to do it faster.
Isha, Navina here. Sorry, I had a little network issue. So I just want to repeat whatever I heard in short, that first we have to write about any guilt or regret which we are holding on to and which is not serving us.
Or even a bad situation which you have undergone trauma.
Right. And then some goodness which followed from that, like brilliance from that event.
Yeah, because of whatever happened with you, some little bit goodness came. Some compensating emotions along with that. That's the brilliance of it.
Right. And what is, how would you respond differently?
Yeah, if you're put back into the same situation, how would you do it differently? And because of which, how do you think your life will change?
And the last thing is, write things, anything which you would like to manifest in future.
Yeah, that I just added it because maybe I'm a little greedy to take the advantage. But
yeah, me too. I want to.
Do not concentrate mainly on that, okay?
Right.
Because unless you do embracing this shadow stuff, that's not going to happen.
Sure. So thanks. I'll do it right away.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Like you said, the fourth thing, which is optional, you can write what you want to manifest, right? Usually we set our intentions for manifestation during new moon, right?
It is okay. As I said, when you are in that mode, I would like to do 101 things. If it works for me. Okay. So just go ahead and try it. And then try it. What happens? Try. If it works good for you. Okay. And the same thing, you can do it. Manifestation related stuff, everything, whenever there is a new moon, all of it, you can do it. Okay. The shadow work, little bit, you can do it even on any Purnima also. But even if it's not a complete partial eclipse, do it, because moon is giving you some amount of reflection. Okay. Now, what is the process? 527. It's not the 528 only. You run to the top of your house and try to watch it. And it could be different for different places. Like there was the, what's her name? Her name, I forgot her name. She's from UK. And she is Pratima, right? For her, it's next day early morning. And she said, I can't even see, but it's okay. East side, you know that there is the moon. So you can always just stand there and imagine. What's it you're going to do? You can even take some extra minutes, like till 5:30, I will write. Okay, write it, doesn't matter. Okay. And then I want you to go stand, look at the moon. Because intuition first rule is you have to spend time within yourself. We may be alone at home, but we are constantly on Netflix, Amazon Prime, this, watching all movies, everything. Where are you? You are actually much more connected to all of those energies than the people inside the house. So you are never alone. You are in many, many stories. When you quietly sit with yourself, I'm not even telling you that you should do meditation. When you spend time with yourself, completely addressing all the emotions which are coming, all the thoughts which are coming. You know, it's difficult to sit, to start off even 15 minutes. I was doing some, I just decided I would want to try Japamala for 1,000 times something, that is 10 mala. Oh my God, my mind after 3 mala, it just went for a toss. It was so difficult. It is like layer after layer. You think that, oh my gosh, do that. Will I be able to do it? All kinds of things will happen, but it will settle. And that is when you become extremely intuitive. You have to spend time with yourself. So this is a chance that you take this sheet of paper, go up, look at the mirror, that is moon. And then think about all that event which you have written. Talk to yourself. Spend time with your own self. And then you say that today I have understood and I'm ready to let this go. Again, I'm telling you, you're not letting the shadow go away. Okay? You're only letting the responses, the judgments you have created for yourself, and you're like punishing yourself and you're lessening yourself. All of it, you're going to let it go because you need to be new for the future. The old one of you won't work anymore. Right? So you identify all of it. At least you tell yourself, I can't handle this anymore. I'm going to let it go. Okay? And then tell yourself, see, because of which some few good things happened. Let's concentrate on all of that because I'm good. I know in my heart, I'm really good. It's too bad others are not seeing that. So then talk to yourself about how good you are. And then tell yourself, if the same thing happens, how would I behave? And how my life will change. Do not bring anybody into it. Like, do not bring, oh, I wish if my daughter was here, then I would have spent life. No, she's not there. No, okay, fine. Now leave that part. How can you live even without your daughter? Something like this. How can you make yourself happy? By however you are, accepting yourself. Okay? Spend time like this. And also you say, I have some requests. That is, you're putting requests for your own higher self. Okay? You're telling yourself that now that I've cleansed myself, cleared myself, I have these requests and I want it. Do not put a timeline. By January, I want this, nothing like that. You can put a timeline that it should start when? Starting from today. I would like to grow towards this starting from today. And you want to forgive anybody, please do that. Forgive yourself too. Send love to whoever you want. Because it's like gate open, you can actually flow in the direction. You can do that until moon moves out and you see the moon bright, approximately 6:18. All of you can do it. After you finish that, calm yourself down, because high emotions come back. Do not speak to anybody for some time. Either lie down or sit quietly, make yourself a cup of tea or something like that. Be quiet for some time, because the integration of the shadow self takes some time. You have to support that. And then be to yourself. And from next day itself, observe the change in your life. You need to observe it, because only when you observe it, it can happen. It's like inviting it. Possible for all of you? You'll all try. Let's all try this, okay? So it's 5:33 anyway. So if anyone has not written, please write it and go ahead and do it till you have time till 6:18. Okay. So people who can leave and can go, because I don't want to waste the time. Maybe you can go stand there only and watch the shadow and write. Go there and do that. Okay? Okay, so go ahead. Ritika.
Yeah, with the paper, we just have to keep it in front and say and let go.
Because
Is
you
it?
have
Or
written
do
there,
we
no,
have to
what if you
burn
forget? I would like to keep the paper and probably look at it and remember, think, and do all that.
Okay, we don't have to burn it or anything after that.
No. Just look at the shadow on the moon and please talk to it. That's your own shadow.
Also, it's safe to look at the moon with naked eye, right?
Yeah. Scientifically, it's nothing. It's the red, yellow, orange lights, which are dense frequencies, are falling on the moon. That's all. There is nothing of any other sort. Okay. Okay, all of you go ahead. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, as things change for you, please write it in the group. Let's all enjoy. Okay? Bye, everybody. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Explained it so
Fog all over.
beautifully.
No moon, nothing.
Thank
It's
you.
okay. East direction, Gauri.
Yeah, just
Thank
imagine.
you.
I have to just imagine.
Because only for you, moon cannot vanish, right? It will be there. Go there.
Yeah, it will be there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neha.
Thank you so much, Ishani.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Ishani.
Aita. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Navina, you entered just to say bye, okay? We are all quitting now.
Oh, I also just joined in.
Okay, I'll quickly tell you. Write down something which is a trauma or guilt or any of that which has happened in the past.
Right.
Ask yourself question why you feel bad about it, what happened, etc., etc., etc. There'll be something good about it. Identify that good thing. Maybe you stood by yourself, etc., etc. Something good, some brilliance. Okay, identify that. Now the third thing is, if you're put back into the same situation, how would you react this time? So this way your future will be different. Now go upstairs, look at the moon. If there is no moon, it's a east side, because that is mirroring the earth's shadow. Talk about yourself, spend time on your own, not talking to anybody about this particular event, and then accept yourself whoever you are for a beautiful future. Okay, let's all go. 6:18 is the time where the moon gets out of eclipse. So till the time you can do it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.